So for those of you who haven't been to our summit before, we used to do this at the end of the day, but this is really why we're all here today. So, thank you all for staying through this. This is really fantastic. So the first award is called the Fran Delaney Challenge and Respect Award. Get too close, it's going to back up on us. This is a really fantastic award. We're awarding this this year to Theresa Hains, who I believe is here. She might not remember, I actually met her probably the first year that I joined ALS TDI back in 2007. This is a family from Buffalo. I met them at another event from a beautiful family from Buffalo, the Roblins. She lost her husband, Jack, to ALS recently. They have been passionately, and she continues to be passionately involved in fundraising and organizing events for TDI. She's very supportive to other patients in the community and their families. They've built an amazing network up in the Buffalo area. So I'd like her to come up and accept our award and say a few words to all of you.
Thank you. My name is Theresa Stephan Hains, and I am from Buffalo, New York. On February 9th, 2009, my husband, Jack Hains, was diagnosed with ALS. 2 days later, he received a call asking if he would be willing to be honored and to work with ALS TDI to raise money for ALS research. Now, we hadn't even processed the fact that we were dealing with ALS. We had not told our children or our families that my husband had ALS, and we had no idea what kind of an organization ALS TDI was. But after a couple of days of discussion, Jack and I decided that we were going to jump in with both feet and do whatever we could to raise money to fight this disease. And in June of 2009, Jack was the honored guest at an event in Buffalo called Dancing in the Rain, where over $75,000 was raised for ALS research for ALS TDI. And I would like to heartfeltly thank Dan Roblin from Buffalo, who introduced us to the work of ALS TDI, and also for Dan's significant fundraising in the Buffalo area. He led the way. For the next year, while Jack and our family lived with his deteriorating condition, we tried to live the best life that we could. We continued to organize events for ALS research. We organized Team Hains and participated in a triathlon in Buffalo. Jack had hoped to participate but was unable to swim, bike, and run at that point. We did raise money and continued to support ALS TDI. Unfortunately, my husband died on May 4th, 2010, but a few weeks later, we had 30 members of Team Hains who raised additional money for ALS TDI. And I would like to thank all of our family and friends who year after year support us in those events and continue to raise money. I was surprised and honored to be nominated for the Fran Delaney Challenge and Respect Award. I told the people who nominated me that that was very nice, but I really did not want or expect this honor, and I wished we would just focus on fundraising. But of course, here I am. And so I want to thank Cheryl Rudin and my sister-in-law, Judy Ryan, who is here, who nominated me, and thank them for that. We continue to try to raise money for ALS TDI and ALS research. We work hard at it. We spend a lot of time and energy, but I'm sad to say it seems like we don't generate as much money as I wish we did. So I was trying to challenge myself to figure out how we could raise more money. And I realized that as an employee of the state of New York, every year I'm given an opportunity to donate money to our statewide CFA United Way campaign. And as I sat down with this very, very long list of thousands and thousands of agencies where you can designate your money as a State of New York employee, I realized that ALS TDI was not on the list. And I am working with Terry Handler and ALS TDI to try and make sure that in the future they will be on the list, because I believe that instead of $10,000 or $20,000, we could generate $100,000 or $200,000 or $500,000. And I believe that there are other states where there are similar campaigns that are across the state, where state employees and others can designate money. And I'm hoping to respectfully challenge all of you out there to help us do that. And in closing, I would like to thank my husband, Jack Hains, who showed our family how to live with grace and courage while facing a life-threatening illness. Thank you.